Hello family, my name is Chris, I am your home gamer dad, and welcome back to Metal Gear Solid, the board game. Last time we were able to get through both of the tutorial levels, one which was actually on this map right here where we snuck in, took the elevator up to the helipad, and then the helipad all the way up the snowy field into the facility. Now, what I am doing here is actually a special side mission. It is not part of the main campaign. I am diving into the very first mission for the VR missions. This is a special set of 6 missions that you can do periodically through your game, separate from your game, however you wish to do it. That will be a 1 to 4 player experience. I'm kind of just playing it off as who I've met and who I've encountered so far within the game and able to play as in order to make my player count for these. I'm also using these as kind of interims between various missions because there's a lot that happens between the last mission and the next mission story-wise that I think is going to be good for this VR one to explain. So what we're going to be doing here is VR mission number 1, Recon. And basically it has your characters, whoever you choose to play as, going through the various zone here, collecting these items that have the question mark on them in order to try to see, you know, any information you can gather and things along that ways. To me, it makes sense because Snake has just infiltrated the building. I have some cutscenes that I'm going to throw in there in order to kind of show maybe some stuff that he's seen and heard as he was digging through like the vents and everything. And then it just is a good segue from one to the other because between getting in here and the next mission begins right at a prison break and a lot of things happen in between. So this is like how I explain what Snake is doing between the 2 missions. Plus, I like being able to unlock stuff. Now that if you're doing a VR mission, as I've said before, this is a 1 to 4 player experience. If you're playing 4 players, somebody is going to be Otacon, who is the game's genius, computer scientist, things along that ways. There's going to be a bunch of things on the boards that you won't be able to deal with at all unless you have Otacon. First thing being these computer screens right here. There's a few of these around with different numbers on them, 2, 3, and 4, and 5. Only Otacon can interact with these. Only he'll be able to do them. Secondly is this door right here. There are special rules for some of these doors within VR Mission 1, and I'll talk about that in a moment. But the thing with this is a level 4 locked door. These are currently locked right now. If they are ever unlocked, you can flip them over to their unlocked side and they become security doors. The problem is in order to do that, you have to land on the spot, you have to use an interact action, and that interact action has to give you the ability to roll 4 dice. You'd think Meryl could do it because she has a +1 dice, but the problem is a lot of her dice are white dice and they don't have a 1 on them. Generally, if you interact, it's 2 white and 2 black. So it is very, very possible. So say you were playing as Meryl. Say you landed on here and you used your special ability to roll 4 dice. So now you're going to take these 4 dice, and what you're trying to do is you're trying to get all 4 dice to be these values. On this one, it's 2 1s, a 5, and a 4. So you roll it, and you're going to hope for the best here. So now I have a 5, a bunch of different things. I would need these 2 black dice in order to be 1s in order to be able to unlock this because the white dice don't have 1s. They have exclamation points. So what I could do is I could use another one of her thing in order to turn that into 1. And then if I had any more actions, I can actually use this as a 4 actually. If I had any more actions, I can continue using them. I would only be able to roll the dice from my initial run. So it's like if I do another interact action, I'm not adding more dice to it. I'm just rolling whatever dice I currently have in my pool. So second interact action, I could do this, and I have a raised alert, which is really bad. I could re-roll that. So let's just re-roll it for the heck of it. All right, we got a 1, and then we can plus and minus for a 5. Hey, look at that. She would have actually been able to unlock it. So that is all 4 numbers that I need in order to do that. Boom, this is open. I'm now able to access this area from the first zone. And it's very helpful to have something like that in order to be able to get around certain areas. But as Snake alone, I'm actually not going to really touch this side at all. Because what we have down here are security doors. These security doors are pretty much what are dividing up the different zones, which are 1, 2, and 3 over here. The way this works is that these consist of a pair of tokens with the same color icons on them. So we have yellow, orange, and red. When a player interacts with the token, they move their figure to the corresponding colored token on the map. The problem is that there could be something on this other side. Let us go ahead and check out Codec 0407 for a little more detail.
When you are moved to a space by using a special interact, it is treated like a move. This means you can leapfrog over figures if that space is occupied. Be careful. If you leapfrog over a guard, they will get the chance to attack.
Basically, that's meaning that if Snake was here and a guard was here, I could actually use an interact action to get into the room, but I would immediately leapfrog over him and that would cause an attack. So there are open spaces that you can walk on, but you just got to be very careful on who is there and who it is that you're going to be running across. The other thing that this map introduces are these tokens right here. There's one down here, and then there's 3 over here, 5 altogether it looks like. These are trap tokens. There's a few different types of traps on these. You have cameras, you have laser floors, and you have blank. There's only one blank here. I'm kind of hoping that I find the blank one. Because what I want to do is I want to be able to get into these rooms, grab this, which again, like all other items, all you have to do is stand on it in order to collect it and then get out. The objective of this map is to collect 2 of these. I'm playing single player, 2 of these, and then get back to the exit. If I'm doing 2-player, I need 3. If I'm doing 3-player, I need 5. And I'm doing 4-player, I need all of the tokens, right? How many? 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 7, 8. There's 8 of them. I would need 6 in order to complete the objective. The guard order cards should have 7 red on the bottom and 14 blue on the top. Now, I would tell you that's what's here, but actually there are 17 teal cards on top and the 7 red on the bottom. Why do I have 3 extra, you say? Well, there is another special thing that you can do with VR missions called a VR variant that I am going to explain when I get to the next zone. I should put it on the board now, but I'm going to leave it for right now in order to kind of build up a little suspense for anybody that may not know what it is I'm talking about. However, with that all said and done, the boards are set up the right way as they are shown within the book. So this is the order which guards will activate. Camera starts on green. Always make sure to change your cameras because, again, if you activate a trap, you want to know which way the camera's facing. So these that switch the cameras, this will switch as well. Snake has all 4 of his actions ready, all 4 of his focuses ready, and we are bringing in some equipment. We have our pistol. We actually got all 3 of these in the last episode, so we'll be able to use them now. We have his pistol, which can shoot and do some damage, which is great, and we'll be able to use the I work alone now, which is great because this is a weapon class ability. All the keywords are on the side, so I can adjust this die plus or minus 1 to make sure I hit or whatever. So that's great. We got some rations in order to heal ourselves by 2 for a one-time deal. So Snake has 6 health instead of 4 ideally, but we try not to use this anytime soon. And then the shaft grenade in order to block electronics. Very weird in the way this works, but I have an idea that I want to do with it. So we'll see what happens as we go along. All right, so the overall goal that I'm trying to do with this is get from Snake from here into this room, collect 2 of the pieces that are in here, do another special thing in here, and then get out. So with that said, why don't we go ahead and check out some storyline aspects for the game, see where Snake is going, checking out, listening in on some guards, zooming on in, and getting this going.
Snake, this is McDonald Miller. It's been a long time.
Master, what are you doing here?
I quit being a drill instructor, so I moved out here for some peace and quiet. I'm in retirement, just like you. Once in a while, I still help train the Alaskan Scouts.
Passing on the skills to a new generation, huh?
Campbell told me about the situation here. I thought I might be of some use.
There's no one I'd rather have in a foxhole than you.
Well, I know lots about survival in a harsh environment. I've lived in Alaska longer than you, so call me if you have any questions about the flora or fauna out here. My frequency is 141.80.
I moved the DARPA chief to the cell in the first floor basement.
What about the vent shaft cleaning?
They just opened the vent covers. They're about to start spraying for rats.
First floor basement ventilation shaft.
Shut those covers as soon as they're done spraying. Also, keep your eye on that woman in the cell. Don't get careless now.
Woman in the cell? Did something happen?
There's an intruder.
Really?
He's already done 3 people.
He's killed 3 people?
Yeah. Say he's using stealth, too.
Stealth? There's an intruder besides me?
right, so our objective again is to collect 2 of these. I actually cannot get this one because it is locked behind a level 5 security door. Only Otacon can open these doors, so that means that Snake has to either go for one of these 2 locks here. I can't add any additional dice to my interact action, so this is my only option. I need to get down here, do an interact action, and jump on over to this zone where I got a lot more things that I can be doing down here. Also keep in mind, when guards activate, they only activate in zones where there are active characters, so be careful if you have more than one splitting across, and then also where alert tokens are. So if the alert token was, say, like here in this zone, and Snake was running around over here, then the guards from both zones would activate. But if the alert token was gone, wherever the guards ended up here, they would kind of just freeze in place until an active character moves back in. So just keep that in mind when doing stuff as well. Here's our exit way back to where we start. So let's first, by just going very slow, we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 sneak actions to kind of make our way down. Hopefully this guy may move up this way or move around or something like that. I need to get to this spot as easily as I can. Definitely easier said than done, as always. 4 sneak actions right there. First guard order card goes. So we have no dead bodies, so we don't have to worry about that. The camera shifts from green to orange. There is no alert, but then all the guards do move 3, and they prioritize going right if they're in an intersection. All right, everyone's facing their direction, so you're gonna go first. We're gonna go 1, 2, 3. He does have to change directions because he is on that, so he's gonna turn this way. You would go next for 1, 2, 3. I guess they're coming over to chat with each other about what is happening. This doesn't block line of sight, by the way, so if I run over here, he's absolutely gonna see me. This is great. 1, 2, 3, moving himself that way. All right, well, now I'm already in trouble because, man, this is already not working out so well that I wanted to because I need to get down here. Maybe I should just kind of run up and around. If I do a dash, I can dash for 1, dash for 2, sneak over here, and then work my way that way. I think I'm gonna do that. So we're gonna go 1, 2 dash, sneak. So I did that. What I actually am gonna do, we did 2 dashes and 2 sneaks, but then I'm gonna use Snake's token right here in order to reduce the sound roll by 1 white dice. So instead of rolling 2, I'm rolling 1, and he makes no noise. Fantastic. That was a 4. I don't know if I picked that up too fast, but just to let you know. All right, so now the guards can actually continue to move around where they are and then get out of my way. Anybody that's knocked out wakes up. The camera shifts, so now we are from orange to green. Again, keep that in mind, because if you go into a room with a camera, you gotta know which way it's facing. And now all the guards are moving 5 and turning to the left. Oh no. All right, so this is gonna be bad. So 1 to leapfrog here, 2, 3, turn, and uh-oh, there is Snake right in front of him. Uh-oh, we've already alerted. This map's hard to get away from everybody. So with that said, he sees me, and he does 2 damage to Snake. I'm gonna use my -2 token, make that down to a 1, and Snake is only hit for 1. Oh no. All right, so I use the -2 token right there. Ouch, 1 hit for Snake, but now everybody goes into alert mode, so everyone's gonna be running at me for 6. So you're gonna 1, 2, 3, because it's the closest he can get to me. He will take his shots and hit me for 2, so Snake is now at 3 out of his 4 health. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 right there. So this guy's actually right there. He doesn't see me, which is good, but now I gotta get out of here as fast as I can. I could just do a ton of dashes, and then, because if I run this way and come out of sight, then they're gonna lose track of me. It's 1 dash, 2 dash, sneak, and dash, but it doesn't matter because then they'll still see me. Which way do I go? All right, so I think the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and use my rations right here just to kind of heal up too in order to be able to get out of here as fast as I can. I didn't want to do that so soon, but it is what it is. Then what I can do is just move 6 spaces and try to get as far away from them as possible. And I think the best way to do that is to go 1 for 1 dash. Now he is going to attempt to shoot at me. Please. Okay, well, that 2 health that I took off a snake. Please reset immediately. So that's 1, and then 2 dashes. So that's there. 3 dashes like that. I did roll 3. Nope. They know I'm there. They know I'm there. Oh boy, here we go. This is probably going to be my first game over, so we'll have to reset soon. They are moving 4, which actually, I mean, these 2 guys up here, the shortest path is to go up and around. So really, it's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, but this guy knows I went that way. So 1, 2, turn. And if he hits me, it is not game over. Oh my goodness, it's not game over. He missed. He missed. Wow. Oh boy. Okay, so, okay. What are we going to do? Here's what we're going to do. We're going to sneak for 1, and then because that loses his line of sight here, and then dash, dash, dash. And then on my next turn, I can jump into here and then, you know, just kind of get out of there as fast as I can. Oh boy. Okay, so now they're going in for the alert token right here. Have I been doing that? It was green. So that goes green to orange, orange to green, green to orange, orange to green. Sorry, I haven't been flipping the camera, but it is on green right now, so that's fine. So leave it as is. I've been too worried about the guards coming at me for 6. And that's going to kind of end it, because he's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that's going to stop him on the alert token, triggering a guard reaction. Oh my gosh, I think I might have survived this with only 2 health on me. Remove him. We have an intruder. Remove it. Okay, so this just comes off the board completely, and we have now completely... Oh my goodness, wow. Yes, please, everyone return back to your positions. My goodness. All right, so everybody else moves 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Leapfrog for 4, and you actually are going to turn this way. They might have thought that I ran here and jumped into the water, which is fine by me. That's great, because now there's no alert tokens over here. The guards are all facing this way, which means that when I come back into this room later, I can probably have a much faster path to get around. First action is an interact action, bouncing me into this room. Now, immediately when we go into this room, something crazy happens. See this guard right here? Well, he isn't exactly a guard. He is...
Revolver Ocelot, specialist in interrogation, and a formidable gunfighter.
That's right, we got ourselves what's called a VR boss variant. For an extra challenge on all of your VR missions, there will be a guard with a special symbol on them that can be replaced by one of the other bosses that you will fight in the game, creating a very, very unique character on the field that, if you defeat them, will unlock pieces of equipment. So not only are you getting pieces of equipment for beating the actual map itself, in this case, as I mentioned, VR Mission 1 Recon, but if I beat VR Ocelot over here, I will be able to gain a second piece of equipment. VR bosses act just like regular guards, so they have all their same movements and visions and things all that way. We have a square base here for Ocelot, so wherever he is looking is going to be his line of sight. Each VR boss has a special ability found on their dashboard, which we will look at in a moment. They cannot be knocked out, but if you do KO damage to a boss, it's treated as regular damage, which is very nice to know, because I would like to combo attack this guy, and he cannot be have a silent takedown, so I couldn't get behind him in order to attack him, in order to like immediately defeat him. So you're going to be using the green side of the Ocelot dashboard. The other side will be for our actual boss fight, which is coming very soon, to be honest with you. As far as VR Ocelot goes, he has 2 special abilities. First is Ricochet Shot. If Ocelot has not attacked at the end of his activation, check for an alert within 6 spaces. If there is one, if there is a alert token, he attacks the nearest player to him within 2 spaces of that token. We also can go a little bit more detail with this for Codec 0210. Ocelot can attack me even though I'm not in his line of sight? Yes, the VR version of Ocelot simulates his combat skills and abilities. Great. Always fun to know stuff like that. Gotta take this guy out as soon as we can. He also has Elusive. Ocelot can leapfrog over players. Because remember, normally enemies can't leapfrog over players, only themselves, only other enemies, I should say, or guards. After Ocelot is attacked, he moves up to 6 spaces to the nearest space out of line of sight of any player, if able. Then he turns to face the shortest path to the attackers. You can't like block him in a corner and beat the crud out of him, because the second you hit him, he can run away, because it's after he is attacked. So you attack him, this will trigger a reaction where he activates his elusive ability. Let's check out Codec 0209 for a little bit more on that. Colonel, when a VR boss leapfrogs over me, do I get the chance to attack?
No, Snake, you're not a guard. You'll have to deal damage the old-fashioned way.
Well, that's fun to know. So you hit him, he runs, and then you gotta try to line yourself up in order to hit him again. Hooray. This is actually difficult here because I have done that. I still have 3 actions, which is awesome. I am also in a lot of pain. So yay. Finally, when our Ocelot attacks, he hits me for 2 dice. He has a defense of 4, and if I do 5 damage to him, then I have defeated him and will unlock the special thing. So, a lot I have to consider, a lot I have to think about here, and then hope for the best going forward. Now, it's within this room itself that I plan on collecting all of these tokens. There's one right down over here in this spot that I need to have an interact action and do a roll in order to open it. So if I can get all the guards up here and me down here, that'll give me time to open it and grab this. I also would like to try to grab this one up here because it's a small room that I can run in and out of fairly quick. I mean, this one to be an equally as easy. One of the 2 rooms. One of these 2 rooms I'd like to get in there in order to grab the file in and then get out. I plan on using my shaft grenades in one of these because that will disturb any of the electronics in there, pending that there's a camera or a floor laser or anything along that way. So I still have 3 moves to go. What do I want to do? Because I know Ocelot's going to come around and he can either go this way or that way. You never know right off the hop, obviously. So I want to beat him too. Problem is I only have 1 health left. So, I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to kind of play it safe for right now. We're going to use my last 3 actions to sneak. 1, 2, 3 right here. Trying to stay out of line of sight of everybody and just seeing where their first initial movement are going to go. All right, so I did that. I probably should try to reset those at some point as well. Let's just get going. All right, no change to the camera. Anyone that would be unconscious is waking up. 3 and to the left. All right, so here's one of those arrow things again. We're gonna make sure to follow that. So 1, immediately turns. 2, 3, he faces a wall, so he goes to the left, so he'll be facing that way. Ocelot goes, 1, 2, face to the left, 3. Oh, thank goodness, or else that would have been problematic. Because if he moved 1 more, I would have been in line of sight. 1 to the left, 2, 3. He has to turn, so he's turning this way. Now, he's just gonna go in and come out, but that should keep him busy for a little bit. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go backwards twice into this little corridor here, and I'm gonna take a breather for a moment. So I use 2 actions in order to do 2 sneaks, and then I'm gonna do 2 focus actions right here. The first focus action is to bring back my -2. This is why if he shoots me, I at least have some defense on me. My next action is to do this one. This is why I can either roll 1 less white dice or just take another movement for like a sneak attack or sneak movement or whatever. Now, we're gonna go ahead and do this. So he does count as a guard. So this is a 3 guard count limit for this zone, so that doesn't matter. The camera does switch on over to orange and everybody goes 4 and to the left. So moving along, you're first, 1, 2, leapfrog, 3, and 4. He has to do another turn, so he's gonna go that way, again, just bouncing in and out, which is fine. Ocelot's gonna go 1, turns to the left, whoa, 2, 3, 4, and then turns this way. Wow, that was close. And then 1, 2, turn around, 3, 4, turn to the left. So these guys are all like down over here. Wonder if I should just take the chance to get up over that side. Because Ocelot, 1, 2, you would have to move up that way. Everyone's kind of moving around this way. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Ocelot's facing here, he doesn't see me. I'm gonna fight him a little bit later. I wanna make sure that I get my stuff first before I do anything else. So, Snake, dash for 1, dash for 2, sneak, sneak. Yeah, there we go. So, dash for 1, dash for 2, sneak, sneak. So now I am over here. I know I should use that to reduce it by 1, but I'm gonna have my reroll if I need it. So let's roll our 2 white dice. See if Snake makes any noise at all. No noise. Oh, thank goodness. Oh, thank goodness, no noise. Fantastic. All right, let's see where everybody moves to. Again, no bothering with the radio calls. The camera switches over here, and everyone moves 3 and goes to the right. This guy's facing forward here, so 1, leapfrog 2, leapfrog 3, and he faces right, so he'll come down to the end and bounce back. Ocelot goes 1, 2, 3. This guy is 1, 2, turn, and 3. So with all of them right here, I think what Snake is going to do is we're going to go, this is going to be a little risky because 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 will put him right where he needs to be, but yeah, all right, we're gonna try it. This is why I brought the shaft grenade. Now remember, the shaft grenade says uses until the end of the round, players ignore cameras and sensors in this zone, which is where I am. If there is a guard in your zone, which there are, you draw attention, then discard this card. So it's gonna put the blue side underneath Snake. So I'm gonna actually use my shaft grenade to fire off, boom, and now all cameras and sensors are disabled for the remainder of that round. This, however, does go under Snake. What I then am gonna do is 3 dash actions. All right, so that exploded right here, causing all of the sounds to happen. And then what I'm gonna do is dash for 1 into here. The moment I walked in here, this was revealed, which happens to be, oh, of course it's nothing. Of course it's nothing. My shaft grenade was wasted. Fantastic. Oh, man, if I'd known that, but you don't know it, that's the whole thing. So 1, 2 dash actions. Actually, what I'm gonna do is that's it. That's it. So I'm gonna pick this up. Okay, so that's here. I actually chose to do 2 dash actions instead of that because I'm gonna wait. I'm only going to roll 1 dice because I'm going to use this in order to just mitigate that by 1. Come on, no noise, no noise. Perfect, fantastic. So, with that said, the guards are now going to come over here, and hopefully I'll be able to kind of get away from things faster. Lead them up to the other way, and then work my way down. All right, so I know the other things in there, the other traps are traps, and that's bad. Nobody gets radioed in. We go over to orange on this side. And everyone moves 4, so Ocelot's going to move 4 towards the alert token. Ocelot would go first, so yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, and he's going to face the alert token. Unfortunately, I wish he had moved 1 more, but that's not going to matter. It's just regular, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and where is he turning right? So he's turning that way. 1, turning right, 2, 3, 4. All right, so they're all facing this alert token. I'm gonna stand right here for this turn. We're gonna say, all I'm gonna do is 1 focus action to bring this back into play, and that's it. So, there are no unconscious guards. The camera goes from green to orange, and Ocelot is the closest one, so he's gonna land on it. Right here, pick it up, and let's see what is happening. Guard reaction. Must be my imagination. Remove the thing. If there's no other attention tokens in the zone, then there's an enemy behind the active guard. And there's an empty spot. Oh, okay, so Ocelot turns around, basically. All right, so he just whoop, spins out this way, and that's it. So he's just facing the opposite direction. That's not really going to help me, but whatever. 1, 2, 3, facing here. 1, 2, 3, facing here. I don't like that they're near me. This is really bad. And the fact that, oh man, the moment anything happens, I am in a load of trouble. I am in a load of trouble already. Okay, my biggest issue right now is that I don't have any more healing. So why don't we just go ahead and just do some damage to Ocelot? We're gonna do a sneak action to move me where I gotta go, and I am gonna go ahead and combo attack him just because. Now, this is a sneak attack. Once per round, after you deal damage to a target, you are behind in the same row or column. You may, I mean, I'm next to him, does that count as being behind him? It says I would deal an additional point of damage to him. I think that's the case because he's not, it's a sneak attack. He doesn't know I'm there. I'm basically coming out from the side and punching him. Guys, let me know what you think down in the comment section below, but I'm rolling with that. We gotta YOLO this. We gotta see how we're going to do. I'm gonna go ahead and just roll 2 white dice and a black dice and be like, hee-yah. Now this will put the alarm under me as soon as it happens because I'm not gonna kill him. So we're gonna go like this and we're going to, we have to do 4 or more. Oh gosh, all right, so that's 1, 2 points of damage, and then I'm gonna say that his thing does count, so, because even if I do +2, it's not gonna hit, so we're gonna say we did 3 points of damage to Ocelot, which is good. We just need to do 2 more to him, and then we have gained that equipment. But immediately that goes, wow, right below me. It's like, oh, Snake, you're here! And now Ocelot is going to move up to 6 spaces away out of my line of sight, so that's literally him just going 1 like that. If I stay here, he is going to basically shoot me because I am within range and he could kill me easily. Okay, I guess I only have 1 actual action left and I could do a sneak as well. I'm actually just going to sneak over 1. That's it, and I'm going to hope that he misses. That's it. This is probably going to be the end of me, but hey, what are you going to do? Oh man, that's stinks. Wow, this is tough. All right, so all of that said and done, the guard action goes. It is alert, so that 1 guy is going to come on up. Actually, that might actually, all right, wait a minute. So he's gonna go 1, 2, and he's gonna stop right here. He stops on this. He's not facing me. He's actually to the side of me. Snake is right here next to him. He is now going to activate a guard reaction, and that is going to end his run. I gotta remove this because I have a discard pile on the side for that. What do we got? Where'd they go? Right next to you. Remove the alert icon, then spawn 1 guard in the zone. That guard does not activate this turn. Okay, so we have another guard.
Where'd he
but
go?
the alert is gone, which is crazy. Okay, so that's here. Wow, all right, that's strange. So he went in here and he's just like, guys, he's not here. I don't know where he is. Spread out, find him. 1, 2, 3. He turns to the left. 4, 5. So he's right here, ready for him if he comes back down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He also turns to the left in order to find him. Okay, wow. This is very interesting because again, he doesn't see me. I may be right next to him, but I am hiding in the corner. I'm doing like this Spider-Man thing, jumping up on the side in order for him not to see me. It is Snake's turn. I'm gonna jump on down and silent take down this guy in 1 shot. Let me move these out of the way. Haha, surprise! And he is dead. So that's 1 less guard we gotta deal with, even though we had 1 that did spawn in. 2 more moves. I'm gonna go ahead and dash and sneak right here. So now again, I have my back against the wall. Unless this is a 2, which I really hope it's not, it usually is. A 2 is very rare, and I've already pulled a few 2s. Ocelot's gonna keep moving down this way, which will give Snake a chance to run behind him and then do a massive attack in order to kill him. And then I can run, maybe I can run up here and open this up in order to be able to get to that faster and then run back that way. That might be the best way to do it. So with that said, Snake is done. I will roll, whoop, I don't need a black dice. I'm getting excited here. I need a white dice to not make any noise. Good, so that's no noise there. So I did a sneak and a stealth, so that's good, or a stealth and a dash, I should say. This is why they give you the extra teal cards, by the way, because so much, I can't believe this is happening. This is insane. No change for the camera, so it stays at green. No more radioing, because we do have 3. Everyone moves 5 and turns to the right. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He'll turn this way. He didn't see me because I wasn't in line of vision. So I was safe right there, which is really weird. 1, 2, 3, turn, 4, 5. Turning to, I just want to double check that way. Okay, cool. You face the wall. 1, 2, turn, 3, 4, 5. Uh-oh. Oh, the new guard sees me. Ba-ding. Oh, that's not good. He's going to take a shot. A 3 and a 2. A 3 and a 1, I should say, but I will use my -2 in order to bring that down to a 1. So now that guard has missed me, and that is fine. Okay, here we go. Some fancy footwork here for Snake. First thing we're going to do, we are going to dash. So dashing will put me right here. He's lost sight of me, so that's it. I'm then going to use a sneak to go 1, and because I am next to Ocelot, he hasn't triggered yet, I still get, well, I can just combo attack him. So I am just going to go ahead and combo attack him. I need to do 2 damage in order to beat Ocelot. I do have a +2. Oh, okay. Well, that's also going to put the alert token on me. I'm actually going to use my reroll ability just to kind of, I killed him, but I don't want to bring the thing to me. There we go. Okay, good. Fantastic. All right. Awesome. So, Ocelot has been beaten. And he does count as having a dead body on him. So that is right there as well. With that said, so I did that, and I did a combo attack for 2. The other guard's going to come at me, but he's going to stop at the 1 spot. I used my reroll. That's what it was. Ocelot is dead, so these are gone. Okay, so I beat him. I just now got to finish the map. Oh, I know what I can do. I can use this to gain 1 sneak, and I get to go whoosh right in here. So now I am hidden while these 2 guys go and do whatever it is that they need to do. All right, first the guard order card. We're in alert mode, so the camera shifts to orange. I'm not planning on doing anything with cameras. No one, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4 steps on this. We pick up the guard order card here, and we get command, they got away. Remove the alert token. Reveal the top order of the guard deck and place it on the bottom. All right, so now we're going to be burning through some time. Wow, that would have been great. Well, he would also heard me too. Oh, actually, I'm kind of glad that worked out that way because I am within 2 spaces of him for sure. Oh, boy. But now the other guy just moves 4, but he is no longer alert. And because he's facing this way, he doesn't see the dead body right here. So he's going to go 1, 2, turn around, 3, 4, turn here. And it's like, oh, no, there's a dead body there. And this is also out of the way as well. I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to stay right where I am and do 4 actions in order to reset all these. So my -2 comes back, my reroll comes back, and my -1 die and free sneak come back. And that's all I'm doing. I'm staying right there until everyone kind of moves out of the way. We get, oh man, if I had killed 1 more person or they didn't find that 1 body or whatever, then I would have to take the top ordered card here and put it on the bottom, so that's bad. We got this happening here, so now we have a green camera, and now they're gonna start heading towards that dead body first. That's usually a bad thing, because as soon as he lands on it, yes, the token comes off the field, but that also kind of messes up the deck. Because you reveal this, and normally what it is, yeah, that's what I thought. Remove the skull, then reveal the top card of the guard order deck and place it on the bottom, which, oh, it's another one that if I was in 2 away, he would have heard me. Okay, well, I'm glad that those are going out of here because I'm really close to everybody, but that again is burning through my time. And I think I only have 1 guard order card left. Yes, I do. See what happens with that. This guy goes 1, 2, and the guard order card takes him that way, so 3, 4 turns around. I can't leave or else he's going to see me. Times like this, I wish I had a stun grenade or something. I can't do anything. I can't. I gotta wait till they're out of my way or out of vision or something in order for me to do anything. So let's move like this, move like Jagger, perfect, and 4. 1. Leapfrog for 2. I guess he's just back in the same way. Oh, God, are you kidding me? 3, 4, turn. Oh, look. Hey, there I am. Oh, my goodness. Well, that's... Well, would that work? Yeah, I would be facing forward. Yeah, because he was right here. 1. Leapfrog for 2, back 3, 4, facing me. Hi, how you doing? Snake here. Hi, how you doing, man? All right, so that was 2 and a 3. I'm going to use my -2 to bring it to a 1. So I scared him and and he completely misses me, which is fine. This guy's just gonna go 1, 2 to close the gap between us. But yeah, we got definitely an alert token right here. All right, I'm getting tired of this. So we're gonna go ahead and go 1, 2 shots with my SOCOM. I have used this, so I'm firing at that guy right in front of me. I already have my, token on me, so it's a loud action, so bang. Boom, 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 boom. He is dead, so that's 2 actions. I'm actually going to use my free sneak action or whatever to move right in here to face this guy, and then I'm going to go ahead and do my combo attack. So I'm going to go, I already hit him with that, so I'm doing a 3-hit strike, which hits this guy down into an unconscious state. That's it. I'm done. I'm done with all these guards. Knock them all out. I do not care. I need to get into that room as fast as possible. There are no guards here, but you still are drawing guard order cards, so things are happening. And that one guy is starting to wake up, and we're now in the red cards. I don't think we're going to do this because unless the very bottom card is, the thingy, then I am in trouble. This is kind of following me as well. Well, this would be the last place that it was on. So hooray right there. He is at 1. That's fine. Even if that's an alarm, I don't care. So 1, and so we're dashing 1, dash for 2, dash for 3, dash for 4. So we're gonna pick this up. This activates, hey, it's a camera, it's orange, and it technically sees me, so bring, right over here. That's it. We have our second one. We need to get up there and out of here as fast as possible. I don't know if we're gonna be able to do this. It really all depends on where the game over card is. Hey, that one guy is awake. I can face him in any direction I want. The camera doesn't change, and he moves towards the alert. Good morning, sir. I'm gonna have you face away from me because I don't really want to deal with it. And we're gonna go dash for 1, dash for 2, dash for 3, dash for 4 right here. Yeah, I'm far and away. I'm gonna go ahead and just roll all 4 right now. Come back here. Oh, we got a 5. Hey, I made no noise. Isn't that fun? But this guy now turns around because he's gonna prioritize going here and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So he's gonna be close to this, but he may not interact with it yet. We're just gonna kind of stick with this right now, but I do need to just sneak for 1, interact for 1. So I sneak and then I interact for 1. So I'm on this side now. So now I gotta get to the exit, which is up over there. All the guards are over on this side. I am going to, well, just to make sure I can get there as fast as I can, I'm just gonna do 2 dashes. 1 dash, 2 dash. I do have a reroll, so I can always reroll it if I need to. I do not make any noise, so that is fantastic. Okay, I can make it. I can make it so long as the game over card isn't here. So let's, oh, it is not. Oh, it's not here. Oh my goodness. Okay, I could win if this isn't the game over card. If that's not the game over card, we win. This goes to green. Now everybody up over here is going to move, so I'm just gonna kind of move them first. They move 5. The alert token is not here, so they are not in alert mode. Only those in this area are alert. So he's gonna move 5. He's gonna go 1, leapfrog over for 2. He has to turn 3, 4, 5. Oh no, he turns and he sees me. So that means this jumps immediately right. Well, actually it drops under me, way up over that way. The camera resets right up over here, which is very bad because I have a lot of guys. I'm not gonna survive this, nope. I could do my reroll token. So if I do my reroll token, we can do it again. Oh, he misses, that's great, that's fine. But he goes, but now that it's alerted, everybody is going to just go, whoop, hey, look, there I am, and then boop, boop, there I am. What are the chances? What are the chances of all of these? I did use my reroll, so if all of these are 2s and 1s, then I win, but I'm pretty sure that Snake is going to die. That was a 2. Oh, it's a 4 to 3, and unfortunately, Snake has died. Right? Was I there? Because now that I keep thinking about it, I said before that if the next card was the game over, then we would lose, but we would win anyway. Did I forget to take Snake's action here? Did I give the cards 2 turns in a row? Because if I did, and I'll check over this on editing, the next card in the guard order card was a regular 1, because if it had been Snake's turn, I could have went dash for 1, dash for 2, dash for 3, dash for 4. I'm like right up in here. Then I would have rolled for 4 noise. Let's just see. He wouldn't have shot me, by the way. This wouldn't have been here. I would have been already up there before anybody did anything. I would have also had my reroll already. I would have made no noise, so they would have did their randomness, and then that would have been it. It would have been Snake's turn, 1, 2, 3, 4, and that would have been the exit there. So during my editing, I'm going to have to double check to see if I gave the guards 2 turns in a row right there, because I might have, because when it gets to this point of the game, I get super excited and super anxious about do this, do that, do this, do that, go, go, go. And I'm my heart's racing like crazy with it. How many more was left? I only had 3 more. It was the bottom one. Wow, look at that. It seems to be the bottom one quite a bit, which is fine by me, but still, that's tense. It's really like a great way to make the those final moments of the game really nuts. But yeah, like I'm thinking about all my moves so far ahead, but I forget that I have to do things in a certain order. In any case, let's say that was the end of it. Let's say that was how it turned out, that Snake was able to get to the exit. We would have then said we had finished VR Mission 1, and we would unlock these 2 items. First off, for beating VR Mission 01 Recon, we get item number 24, which is the pistol suppressor. Attached to a pistol, ignore loud when you shoot the pistol, which is great. You're able to just fire off at things and you don't put the alert token under you. There is a catch to this though that you have to keep in mind, and we will find out about that when we read Codec 0701.
Good. You got a suppressor. If you equip that, you won't have to worry about being loud. It will greatly reduce the sound and flash from your muzzle. It uses a multi-layer chamber to lower the velocity of gas emissions and thus reduce the sound and flash when you fire your weapon. The suppressor is narrow enough so you can still use the gun's original sight even when it's equipped. It shouldn't change the feeling when you fire it. Remember, it will still take up one of your equipment slots.
That is very, very, very important. This thing will still take up an equipment slot. So it's not like you can put it underneath the card of your gun and now your guard is quiet, which I think should have been that way. I understand like things like certain like parts of the game might make it broken or whatever, but I feel like this should, because it says attached to a pistol, it should have been part like the same equipment slot as the pistol. That's my opinion. That's what I think of it anyway. But I don't think I would really use this very much otherwise. The other one we get is item 026 for defeating Ocelot. And that happens to be a time bomb. Ooh, this is going to be fun. This is Codec number 0206.
Ah, I see you have some explosives. These are anti-personnel devices. These deal a predetermined amount of damage. Therefore, no dice are rolled and is not considered an attack by effects that refer to attack. When explosives are used, the source of the damage is the device itself, so you're not considered the attacker by rules that refer to an attacker. There are advantages to using explosives in the right situations. They also deal damage to a target space and the surrounding spaces. Remember, they deal damage to all figures within the area. That includes friendly and enemy figures. Needless to say, you do not want to stand too close when one detonates. If there are guards in your zone, they will be alerted to your presence.
So the time bomb itself is you drop it for one action. You place the time bomb card in the adjacent space. At the start of your turn, if a time bomb thing is on the map, deal 3 damage to all figures within 2 spaces of line of sight of the bomb. Then if there are guards in your zone and your alert is not on there, place it underneath where the bomb was and then remove the bomb. So basically you put it down for one turn, and then on your, if you could think a lot of guards are coming to one area, you place it down on one turn, you run away, and then on the beginning of your next turn, boom, boom, it explodes and everybody runs away. And this is also very specific because it's at the start of your turn. So if you're playing multiple people, because any character can take any turn at any time, you may want to place it at the end of your turn, and on the next turn, the other player goes, everyone kind of moves away from the bomb, and then you go and then ignite it and boom, and all of it goes explosive like that. So there you go. Those are the 2 new items that we have added to our equipment deck for completing VR Mission 1 Recon, and then, of course, for defeating the VR Ocelot. Next time on Metal Gear Solid, the board game, we have now figured out where they are keeping the DARPA chief. We have determined, based off of the files and information we've gotten from the other guards and everything that we've heard, where he is located, exactly where it is that we need to find him, and how to get to him.
Look at the radar. It's picking up the DARPA chief. He's the green dot. Hurry and rescue him.
With that said, next time we'll go ahead and rescue him, see what he knows, what information he can give us about the terrorist, and then of course continue on with the campaign in Metal Gear Solid, the board game. Thank you all so much for joining me on this latest adventure, showing off a VR mission. Of course, we got 5 more of these particular ones to go, plus everything else within the campaign itself to go through. Let me know what you think of all this down in the comment section below. If I had messed up on any of the rules or anything went super haywire or crazy, I'm sure that I would have put it in the description section below or flashed up on the screen somewhere. Again, I'm going to check to see if these guys actually did make a double turn or not. If they didn't and I played that right and Snake actually died, then I will go ahead and play this once again off camera, just so I can legitimately say that I beat it. This is actually, it's behind the scenes a little bit. This is my second time playing this, because my first time I died like right within this area. I got swarmed so fast. This is a tough starting map for sure. But with that said, I was able to get much further along here and defeat Ocelot, which in that case was a fantastic goal. Otherwise, we will see you again, sir. Don't you worry. That means in order not to miss the next exciting episode for Metal Gear Solid as we follow Snake around in his adventures, be sure you are subscribed to the Home Gamer Dad. If you wish to support the channel even further, there are ways to do that down in the description section below, even in the comment section, actually, because if this is something that interests you, that you're thinking about picking up, I do have a link to the CMON official Amazon site for you to be able to pick up this game. That's an affiliate link down there through Amazon. Does go a long way to helping the channel if you happen to use it. If not, don't worry about it. It's all gravy. Your view, your like, your share, commenting on this video, sharing it, subscribing, all that goes a long, long way to helping Home Gamer Dad grow and is extremely, extremely appreciated by me. Guys, thank you again so much. Take care of yourselves and each other. We are family forever, gaming together. The next one's going to be exciting, and I'm also going to be kind of playing. There's a weird rule to the next one that I didn't realize was a rule, and I'm going to definitely kind of dig into that a little bit once I play it. But in order to see that, you'll have to see in the next one. Till then, take care. I'll catch you all later.